Okay, it is a rainy, cold, wet day, so I thought this is the perfect day to do the new Authortube tag. So I guess my name's Freya and I'm going to get into the questions now. The first question is, what's your book's pitch? If you have multiple works, choose your favorite. I only have one novel published. I published it in April last year. It is First Do No Harm. How would I pitch it? I really don't have this question nailed down. I think I should by now. I've made a lot of TikToks promoting it, but still struggling with the pitch. It is a coming of age novel. It follows the story of a girl named April. I guess the genre, I would say, I was trying to be literary fiction. Like, I don't know whether I completely achieved that in writing it, but yeah, it's a story about growing up and what a difficult process that can be and how it can change you as a human. Yeah, that's the pitch, I would say. The second question, if you were a book, how would you pitch yourself? If I was a book, well, the main thing is I don't want to be a self-help book. Not a fan of those. Hopefully I'd be like a funny, well-written novel. I wouldn't want to be anything too tropey, or I don't think I'd want to be a romance novel. But I'd want to be something that leaves you feeling optimistic about the world and hopeful. Yeah, that's the main thing. What do you usually write? So my first novel is literary fiction. I usually, at the moment, I'm writing a historical fiction novel. I've only ever worked on 2 novels, so those are the 2 projects. I have done a master's in writing, and I did all kinds of writing for that degree, but those are the 2 big main projects. Yeah. What's something you'll never write? Never is a really strong word. That is a big call to make. I don't know about never write, but what's something I never write? Thriller or like horror writing doesn't hugely appeal to me at the moment, but life is long. That could change. Yeah, that's how I'd answer that question. Okay, what's the goal for starting your Authortube channel? Question 5. The goal for this channel is really just to have a record of what I'm doing with my life. I mean, it would be nice if I found a lot of readers through this channel. I'm not going to say no to that. But yeah, really just have some kind of something to look back on. And even, okay, apparently my phone only had enough storage for a 4-minute video, so that's why it cut. Where was I? The goal of starting my Authortube channel, yeah, just to have a record to look back on over my writing journey. I think will be nice. What made you want to start writing? Oh, that's a good question. I don't think I'm good at anything else. And I think, you know, the more writing I do, the more I feel the benefits of it. Like, it's escapism, it grounds me, it just gives me a lot of purpose. Yeah. Publishing path. So my first novel was self-published. With my next one, I'm not sure yet. I've not finished it. So we'll see kind of how that plays out. I'm sure I'll talk about it here. I guess I would say hybrid. Like, I'm not opposed to traditional publishing. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out. What content do you bring to the Authortube table? This feels like another pitch yourself question. I guess my content's approachable. I'm not a perfect person. I don't write every day. I'm not religious about doing anything perfectly. So I guess my content will be approachable, relatable, hopefully interesting. My biggest writing struggle is definitely it's getting over that first hurdle of like, I don't want to do this when you first start working on a project for that day. Once I get into it, I'm good, but it takes time for me to get there. My best writing skill, I would say, it's kind of hard to be objective about it, but hopefully it's character, writing characters that feel human, that feel real, that don't feel like cardboard people. Yeah. Okay, question 12. If you're new to Authortube, what's your biggest Authortube question? I don't know that I have any. I'm curious to see how long it will take to kind of, for people to actually find my videos and start watching them. Yeah, because I've only made shorts so far, so I'm curious about that. What are you most excited for in this new fresh start to Authortube? The thing I'm most excited for is just having a diary, a record to look back on of my writing and what I'm doing with my days. I think once you kind of step back from something and you see, you've done this many vlogs and you've built this, like written this many words, I think that's kind of a really satisfying feeling. So that's what I'm most looking forward to. Okay, that was all the questions. So yeah, thank you for watching.